Alright, we have just a random Ally final here, 3.1 patch. We have the observer slots taken by myself and a gentleman by the name of Knights. I have no idea who the hell he is. Full pro game. Pros on the outside too. Almost enough for 2 games, so curious why they don't start 2 games. But we have the Axis as Goliath, Kron, Kronos. Allies as Dela, Lurker, Waff, and Chris. Really top pros everywhere, so interested to see who goes what. Lurker going heavy on the west. Trading of buildings there. Germany will easily take this. France taking West Germany. Not being able to take the bunkers, I mean, the missile turrets around Belgium definitely provides an impasse. It means you have to send troops to this area first. And yeah, they took the bunkers out. I know that's the popular take, but not being able to take the missile turrets out is definitely a big pain, because you spend longer time in this area to get the flank. You're still taking the missile turrets out, so still have a nice flank, still have some really nice troops, but not as many troops as they'd probably like to have. France building that bunker down there, trying to get as much value as possible, with Spain being able to keep a good decent amount of men, still enough men to be able to do something aggressive if he so chooses, but we're going to see what he wants to do. First attack going through box. That's unusual. Just went to go steal that city, so interesting, innovative play by Chris. He just went for the box to get that city, took the city, backing out. So you're looking at how his rush is, and he's really looking at smart, calculated attacks and city control. Dela's calling UK, and he very well should be calling UK, because Goliath is going heavy UK. Puts the industry down below half. I think that's everything that Goliath wants to take from this. I don't think he wants to take anything more. Industry being healed, you don't normally see that. Dela healing the industry. Backing Africa trade, please. East going heavy. Chris going massive on these bunkers. 4 bunkers is not going to be stopping this attack. This is really difficult for the Axis, because the Allies were able to pull right into the bunkers, destroy them, and then create this great flanking front to be able to get into these troops. Sorry, just this action there. But battleships having a little bit of trouble fighting against all this light air. And light air able to take them out. Goliath with no battleships. remaining. Russia still with 1. Normally not a very good sign whenever that happens. Russia with no battleships. Russia with 1 battleships. Germany with none. Why he's still here? Good question, Dela. He's got this African battleship, the one you don't know about. That's why. Gonna bring him up. Gonna change everything. Oh, I love this. Kronos calling to counter Russia. That's great when there's a big army, like right around here, that you just crush. Middle East drop. Looks like these vultures are going to be pretty successful unless they're only attacking these tanks. Good job by Italy. Rontoker doing excellent unit control. He can get up most of this army here. It looks like he will. Pretty successful. Smashes this army. Going to work on the next. He's not going to win against this, but that's fine. Able to get a lot of troops here. A very decent amount of buildings. Norway going big. Waff, he's dropping heavy. Looks like he's got at least 10 drops on this. Knowing that he wants to get this starport, absolutely. Starport and command center are the 2 by far most important buildings to take out when you're attacking Spain. There you go. Got the starport. It is happening, but not a lot of time to set that up. Alright, so that drop was done, but what's going to be here for Med? Doesn't look like a lot. Looks like Med's going to be able to overpower this forest. Let's see how it is. Goliath's already picking up that this is what's going to happen. Those fire bats actually did some work. Wrath at 2 attack, no defense, as of yet. Crush it. Africa is starting to be attacked. You always gotta know this as France whenever you're attacking where the Italian PCs are at this time. So what are you gonna lose? You lose all this? That's pretty bad. You shouldn't lose that. You lost that whole forward attack force for no reason. Not knowing where that predictable Italian force is. Force. Exactly. Germany. Going hard in east. 63 health still left in that German BC. Walker's being able to take it out, but Chris is going to be retreating his tanks. He's got 1 attack on these tanks, no defense. Gotta be retreating them. Probably going to be loading a couple of these bunkers as he retreats. If he doesn't, then this is going to be a easy counterattack. Just 1, 2 bunkers loaded. Probably enough to dissuade anything else. Wow, isn't this unusual? We have UK being the Atlantic Wall destructor. So able to get that UK BC, I mean Paris BC, most of the wall. See if we can get this last turret. He absolutely does. These are the three most useless turrets. Definitely you want to take this one out because he inhibits your troops walking around here as well as gives vision. These two are pretty much useless. Same with this bunker. You always want to get everything around here. These are the three that you don't really need. Dela's pumping the music. He doesn't care what you say. Norway going hard. Finish off this wall, but I don't understand why he's finishing off this wall. We're gonna find out in 1 second. Alright, we still have this pause, and not exactly sure why. Lurk's being called out, but we don't know why. Looks like it's just some advanced planning that they're trying to do. UK then Africa. I like this. You gotta take every advantage as you can when you're trying to win these games. You gotta look at Dela with 5,800 crystal right now to spend. What's he gonna spend? All that amount. He wants to get this game going. You can tell he's anxious. He wants to win. He's doing it. Dela's UK. And a Waff's drop here. Extremely effective. With Norway's troops, he might have enough ground cover to be able to take out this BC. He did have enough. 54 health. 2 hits would have hit him. He had him there too again. Dela is just unsure to pull the trigger and deciding not to, but that's okay. They still have this in late game. What you don't want to do is your RAF. You don't want to just smash them into messers and DCs and then lose them. Because that loses you the game. And really you just need to not do that and have your allies win over a long period of time, and hell, that's how you win as allies. So right now we have Lurker building a barracks here in Algiers, but that's not been the standard play. The standard play is to have your buildings in the UK, I mean not the UK, but the Middle East, and then take all these troops and go into Turkey, bust up Turkey, take it, and then go from there. And that's what's been the tournament meta so far in the 3.1 Malo patch. But Lurker, just like myself, kind of likes to keep a force here in Algiers and then start putting pressure as early as possible on the Italian islands and the Axis underbelly. But that's really old school. You know, if you want to win, you got to play what the most effective current method is. And right now, it's taking all your tanks, especially, as well as some ground troops, and bringing them over towards Turkey and taking that as soon as possible. And yeah, you wouldn't have gotten to this tax, but you have to get it next tax if that's what you're looking to create as large of a force as possible. Axis force being dropped down, and having superior ground power is what's leading for this win. Allies knowing they don't want to fight with this many Spanish ground on the ground. So Spain a little bit worried about getting dropped, so he loads that bunker below. Where's his trap ships? Trap ships still remaining here. What you'd like to see him to do is take his drop ships and run them back, load up another 2 drops ASAP, drops at UK, and hopefully he destroys enough buildings in that amount of time before Norway can go ahead and drop and go ahead and retake that. So you're only dropping another 2 drops, so you don't need to take a whole lot more. You take 1 SCV, all the rest Marines, keep your tanks in Spain, and that's it. Here they are redropping Western Germany side. As they're doing that, make sure you send them forward. Turrets even being built. Barracks being built down here. Again, very unusual, but pumping out troops. 1 BC extremely weak. Another one full strength, just about. Turkey being slowly taken, but really should be taking this turn. Key day going to be happening within the next turn or 2. So having this all set up for your team is definitely what you want to do. Spain doing a good job taking that out. See what he's building here. Probably missile turret. Could be a bunker. Missile turret for sure. Drops down here. Looking to go up. They're not going to have a good time if they go to Spain. That's for sure. If they go to France, they're also not going to have a good time. Only Italy offers the good time that they're looking for. But they have no way of knowing that. They're going towards Spain, and you should see that back off, but they don't. They're just going to drop. Death. All around.
right now? Not right now. I don't know what that is, but no. I don't want to eat anything. It's too late. Alright, we see Spain being cleared out, and then Africa also being cleared out. Game getting into the long stretches here. Access to at least communicating with each other. Well, Defeat's asking this question, and the answer was, even though they were amazing games, the Allies did come out ahead in each of them. Russia getting most of this money is definitely an interesting switch over. Normally you see it's UK or France taking it. UK taking the capital, but Germany, I mean Russia being very specific about taking those type of units. There's Goliath saying, hey, it's way past D-Day. How about we take USA and Canada? It's pretty much free cities. Nobody defends it. Specifically after D-Day, nobody cares about it at all. Let's take it. They need cities. They need more even back and forth. Here's Spain doing a minor drop, but it's not going to be nearly enough. And they're going to need to... Alright, so we have France, looks like they're going to be dropping. And so they're going to want to take care of this drop on their initial base right now. They're going to take care of what's happening after. But here, not nearly enough to be taking out the significant defenses that Spain had at this late juncture of the game, already a couple turns after D-Day. And you're going to see at least half of the drops being taken out here. Shuttles would be safe, but let's look at these drops go down. This is a big part of the France threat, these drops. Probably have to dismount. They'll head back. If France doesn't have drops like that, they're forced to go Turkey, they're forced to go Russia. You're basically forcing them to another part of the map that maybe they wanted to, maybe they didn't, but you're basically forcing them to go that way. Germany calling pull. A little bit of reverse fortunes. It's not a loss for the Allies here. They didn't even have France there yet. I don't know what UK's pumping. I'm trying to figure out. I'd love to just carry her out, but in a few rates as possible is definitely what you'd like. Alright, now is the time. Go ahead and dive that. Good kid. Kill it in 2 seconds. Go, done. Is this finally the USA focus that we've been waiting for? So it's like 35 minutes into the game. Not really, it's 26 minutes. Not used to this timer that we have, but Germany's saying, okay, time to start taxing these. We need to fucking start putting this by a tax. And we need USA and Canada to be having any sort of chance at this tax, even though we have UK. Because we've lost Africa, we need this tax. And if you have USA, Canada, and Algiers, you're doing fine for tax. And that's including if you have UK. So UK, Canada, USA, and Algiers, then you're doing just fine for tax. That is where the place that you want to be at. And if you're less than that, then you know that you're slightly declining every term. Rely stacking here, making sure that Lurker cannot get across any significant way. Big Axis air right down into Africa. Minor damage, but letting their notice be felt. Well, not sure if he's going to get that in time. Alright, Spain, Kronos being saying that, and it's a good reason why he's saying it. He's 169. 171 here is Spain. He has the second highest unit total at this time, which for Spain is a minor power. It's extremely unusual, but when you're getting all of this USA tax, now you're starting to get Africa tax. Need to use it somewhere, and for him it's reaching Marines. Fourth barracks being built, and that's because it's got all this money coming in. See this tax. I think it's gonna work. Let's have to build. Germany going into Algiers. smashing it up. Everything's smashing up. When you have tanks down there, it does not provide a lot of defense. It provides no defense. I'll tell you what it just provides. It's a shooting dummy. You need to get shot up, get messed up. Germany leaves whenever he wants. And is this the Axis game that we're going to see? Is this the Axis game that we're going to see smash this up? The Goliath, Chron, Kronos, Axis? They're going to win right now? Is this the only reason because it's not an official match? Like, come on, like, Allies, are you actually slacking that much that you're going to fucking let these guys win this game? Because that's what it seems like. Axis is gonna win this. Sorry, they're gonna win this. Got BCs? Okay, now with Rav, they're not gonna win. Go, Giraffe Balls, Ground Ball. UK calling that he thinks they out air. Fine. Spain loving the income he's getting. I think they gotta know that. I gotta take Africa here. Importance on Africa. Nothing to know about it. Land lease. 3/4 getting out. Spain wanting to attack. He knows he's got to attack. He got 4K sitting. He just said he was. 3-2 in the Marines. He's going ahead and he's going to be the buffer. He wants to lose troops here. No, that's what he said. But now he's leading the way for Germany to come through, be able to do some massive damage. But I don't think this is the time for Norway to be dropping. This is not where they're going to be having advantages. And their air is getting catastrophically destroyed. Tons of troops being hit. And you got at least 5 or 6 that have been damaged at once. UK there. BCs definitely should be staying with the troops, and that's what they're doing. Are offline for the northeast. Bunkers at Constantinople, you don't really see that very often. They weren't filled, but who cares? Slight air advantage you have to give to UK, but
ground advantage going to the Axis, and that's what's going to take it to be able to go through this. You're going to be able to get all through these Russian and Norwegian supply depots, putting a huge damper on what they're going to be able to do in the future. I really don't want to see a drop. I do not want to see a drop. Do not drop here. I want to see this game played out. Fucking played this shit out. 1-1 for Goliath. Allies are sending tanks into both BCs, but you wonder why they're doing that. Only if these guys were around. Tanks having a hard time getting back. Allies leaving, so Axis win this game. So, first game I cast outside of the tournament structure, and first Axis win. Goliath fucking taking it with the Germany. Huge. Chron took her with Italy. Kronos with Spain. So, hey guys, awesome job. Look at the Kronos. Look at that Spain count. 758, and then look at the Norway at 276. There, that's where you're going to see the difference. And hey, not a match game, but this is how we play StarCraft Allied Final, and this is an Axis win. This is what I love to see. Watch this again. I know you're gonna wanna.